Hi friends, in this video series we are going to trace the important themes and revise them in the previously asked question paper. Today one of the important theme is preamble of our constitution, and you all know the preamble is the address of our constitution and it is also known as the jewel set of our constitution. And with regarding the preamble, that it needs to be understand in a following fashion, where it gives us the source of the constitution, which is nothing but we the people of India. This constitution source is from the people of India, and then it also gives the nature of the state, which how it has to rule the state, and it is nothing but the 5 important mantras. It is sovereign, socialistic, secular, democratic and republic. Okay, and then we are also arriving the objectives of the states in this preamble, which is nothing but to establish justice in the society, and then to establish the liberty, equality and fraternity. Okay, and then we are also knowing the date of adoption of the preamble, which is nothing but the 26th November 1949. It is where it is adopted, enacted and given to ourselves. So these are the important scopes which you have to remember with respect to the preamble. And then next we will go into the key words which the preamble is given to us. First keyword is the sovereign. So what is meant by the word sovereign? Sovereign is nothing but the independence of a country. A country is not dependent to any external source, and it can has their own decision for its internal and external affairs, and it is not dominion to any other state. Then the country is called as sovereign state, and we the Indian state is a sovereign state after it got independent in August 15th 1947. Next important word in the preamble is socialistic. The socialistic is nothing but the word social. Socialism is nothing but the elimination of the private property. Elimination of the private property and the concentration of or the ownership of the common wealth by the state. Okay, but our form of socialism is Indianization of the socialism, which is nothing but the democratic socialism. The democratic socialism means we believed in not the total elimination of the private property, but the nationalization of important wealth which the people wanted to use. Okay, so the nationalization of wealth, nationalization of the private property or nationalization of the wealth, and then the equal distribution, equal and equitable distribution to the poor, to eliminate the poverty and to end the ignorance and discriminations. Okay, next important word is secularism. So the word secularism means in the Indian context, it is not about the strict separation between the state and the religion, but it is nothing but equitable or principled distance. It is nothing but the principled distance among the state and all the religion, and the state will give equal respect to every religion in spite of its numerical majority. Okay, and then there is another aspect of the Indian secularism, which is nothing but critical respect to all the religion. Critical respect to all the religion. We will respect every religion, but we will not respect every aspects of the religion. So that is meant by critical respect to the every religion. The next word is democratic. When the nation is qualified as a democratic country, it is nothing but the democratic head of the government, which is elected by the people in the free and fair manner, should decide everything for that people. Okay, the word free and fair manner is an important word, and then the selection or the decisions which the head of the government is making should be an elected one. Then it is called as a democratic state. And then what is the word called republic means? Republic means when the head of the state, the sovereign, when the head of the state is an elected member, then it is called as a republic. We in India is electing our head of the state. With respect to India, it is the president who is the head of the state. Okay. Then there are some other aspect also in the preamble which I wanted to know to you. Next one is justice. So what is meant by justice? Justice is nothing but giving the due to everybody, those who deserve, giving the things which they deserve. Okay, so what they deserve, every individual deserves dignity. When you give dignity, according to Immanuel Kant, when you give dignity to an individual, it will give him the opportunity to develop himself. Okay, in that preamble itself, we also have the words, we want to establish social, economic and political justice. It is not something just a justice. It is social justice, economic justice and political justice. So what is meant by social justice? Social justice is nothing but giving them equal platform to grow. Like for the example, reservation and women empowerment. So recently India has also enacted 33% reservation bill, and we have also enacted 73rd and 74th amendment, the 33% reservation in the local panchayat. Okay, like this we are ensuring the social justice among the vulnerable sections of the society. And then with respect to the economic justice, what is meant by economic justice? It is nothing but the inclusive development we want to give to every section of the society. And then there is another thing which is called as political justice. Political justice means it is the universal adult franchise and one vote carrying one value. One vote carrying one value. And then there is another thing is called as liberty. Liberty is nothing but absence of restraints or equal opportunity to every individual to grow by himself or herself. Okay, and the liberty should be of liberty of thought and expression, which is guaranteed in our fundamental right, which is in the article 19. In the article 19, and it gives us the scientific temper to build. It gives us to build the scientific temper in ourselves, and it is also guiding our society to progress. And then there is another important three words, which is the liberty to believe, worship and expression, and this ensures the religious freedom which everybody wants. And then there is another word which is called as equality. Equality is to establish the rule of law. Equality of status and opportunity is with regarding to the establishment of the rule of law, where the equal should be treated equal and the unequal should be treated unequally. And then there is a word called fraternity. So what is meant by fraternity? Fraternity is nothing but the brotherhood feeling, where we have to assume others as our brothers and sisters. This feeling will enhance the value of integrity among ourselves, and this will improve, or this will largely contribute to the feeling of unity and nationalism and the sense of brotherhood to every section of the society. Okay, so there are some important parts which you have to revise in with respect to the preamble. That is preamble is a part of constitution? Yes. In the famous case, Kesavananda Bharati case, which it is attaining its 50th anniversary in this year, the Supreme Court has said that the preamble is a part of the constitution. Can it be amended? Yes, it can be amended, and it has been amended once, and the word, the secular, socialistic and integrity has been inserted in the 42nd amendment in 1976. So friends, these are all the important points which you have to revise with respect to preamble. I will meet you in the yet another interesting theme in the next video. Thank you.